Welcome. Steve here, and it's just afternoon, and that 6 to 7 minute video that I made prior to this, which was probably 20 minutes. So I was unsuccessful in being more concise with the video, but it's probably packed with lots of gems. Um, I'm certain of it. Okay, so the tarot reading for today is again, I'm just following a rhythm of past, present, and future. So, what we have been working with is being able to put these cards on the screen. So, from the past, we've been working with the Queen of Cups. Okay, the Queen of Cups. It's a symbol which represents mastery of emotional integrity. Makes me take a deep breath. She is the woman with one hand on a stork, which represents her determination to express herself accurately. Be impeccable with your words. It just runs across the whole gamut of kind of spiritual consciousness. Be impeccable with your words. The stork, which represents her determination to express herself accurately as she gives birth to new forms, new talents, new identities, and new life, the stork. She is the expression of emotional authenticity and congruity about motherhood issues and issues surrounding maternal or female authority figures in one's life, including one's own mother. The Queen of Cups represents the constant practice of owning one's feelings and expressing them without blame or judgment. She does not abandon, deny, or repress her feelings. She communicates her feelings accurately and openly. She does not use her feelings to attack others. I think I spoke about this one of the videos, one of the 5 or 6 videos yesterday, or the day before, which seemed to be a lot on that day as well. She does not use her feelings to attack others, nor does she apologize for her feelings. In her other hand, the Queen of Cups offers the crayfish shell as a reminder that she chooses integrity over illusion or deception, which don't you think is interesting if you watch the video on the Mayan card for the day, how much it spoke about that. She chooses integrity over illusion or deception. Neptune is a planetary symbol for inspiration or delusion. In Greek mythology, Neptune was the god of the seas, whose trident represents the 3 vital impulses of the spirit: conservation, reproduction, and evolution. The Queen of Cups is committed to expressing Neptune's inspiration rather than Neptune's illusionary or delusionary qualities. The double reflection of the water is representative of her constant choice to reflect her feelings accurately, as above, so below. Whatever she is feeling inside, she is determined to reflect accurately on the outside as a way of preventing any dichotomy between what is felt internally and what is being expressed externally. Yeah, I'm just going to give you just a little bit of time to just kind of be with that while I go on to our present. And isn't it possible to see the present as the present? Unfortunately, I went to the wrong one, because we got a queen for the past, a princess for the present, and another princess for the future. But we're going to wait for the future because we're in the present. And so what we got for the present is a Princess of Swords. And what it says on the page of the Princess of Swords that it's the mastery of practical thinking. So this symbol represents the ability to apply ideas in tangible and productive ways. The Princess of Sword is the mood fighter who is determined with her sword, the clarity of mind, to fight any moods, dust storms, within herself. She actively prevents herself from getting engulfed in the moods of those around her, like I did yesterday, where there was a person who I love very dearly who went into a mood, went into energy of something, and rather than stay in my deep self, that calm place within, and just work with the peace of that moment, I went ahead and went into the fight or flight panic and told all my stories of horrible things that happened to me in the past. And I went, oh, you successfully chose an old habit rather than be creative in the moment and be attuned with what's going on and possibly be helpful to the other person. But it may have still ended up being helpful. Just maybe matching the fear might have caused the explosion of fear, and maybe we both let it go. Who knows? But anyway, it does remind me that those dust storms, getting engulfed in the moods of those around you. So she's determined to apply her practical ideas. And isn't it? Do you find it useful that I can almost always come up with an instant of doing the opposite of what they're suggesting that occurred earlier that day? So, when we get to the place where we feel like we can be honest with ourselves as well as being honest with others, which, that's what I think the Queen was about, was integrity with what you express. Yeah, just go to that place of integrity, that honesty with your words, that be impeccable with your words. That's pretty. It's not like, oh, impeccable, teeter totter, bread or water, whatever. You're making it up. I'm being impeccable. No, impeccable. You get it. You get it. Okay. She is determined to apply her practical ideas in productive, useful ways. The Princess of Swords is constantly regenerating her thinking. The spring green color of her gown and her butterfly wings to see how her ideas can be cost effective, the coins on the pedestal, and nourishing to others beyond herself. The mushroom in the shape of a pedestal. This symbol reflects a need to act upon ideas rather than just talk about them. Like, embody them, make them real, make them understandings as opposed to ideas. Oh, I get that. Okay, don't need that. Ooh, I embody that. That is me. That is how I live. This works really well for me. There's a difference between this and this, if you hadn't noticed. Okay. Practical thinking requires that there be no difference between verbal commitment and external action. Walk your talk. Okay, the mastery of practical thinking. So that's the present. And for the future, all you princesses out there in male and female form, this is the Princess of Cups. And the Queen we got for the past was the Queen of Cups. So we got the Queen and the Princess of Cups, which is emotions, with, in the middle, the Princess of Swords, which is, the princess is the one who's learning about integrity of thought. The Princess of Cups is the one who's learning about integrity of emotions. And the Queen of Cups is the one who knows, who embodies integrity of emotion. So it's real interesting. Those three cards, to me, the way these cards come up is fascinating to me, and how they interact and what meaning they have. And the meaning of something is yours. I mean, we apply meaning to the things we hear, see, read, whatever. Nothing has meaning outside of you giving it meaning. And you can think about that one too. So the Princess of Cup is a portraiture of the emotional mastery that has worked through jealousy, manipulation, seduction, and possessiveness. Princess of Cup has the capacity to offer emotional longevity and loyalty to others in objective and non-possessive ways. She is emotionally secure and is able to communicate her feelings, desires, and concerns in realistic and meaningful ways. The crystal on her seashell gown indicates her ability to look things as they are rather than as she would like them to be. She allows the lotus blossom to go free, a symbol of the trusting heart rather than the controlling, possessive heart. Basically, this entire symbol represents the capacity to state feelings objectively and realistically and with a firm conviction not to abandon oneself emotionally. The mastery of emotional objectivity. So, I would like to express my appreciation for you, for each one of you who are listening to these words, seeing if you can embody them, seeing how you resonate with them, and if you resonate with them, if you can embody them in your life in ways that allow you to release old emotions from beliefs and old stories, to change your behaviors into more productive, functional, and efficient behaviors, and have real clear energetic boundaries both with yourself and with others. And so this was a really good one for me. I have a feeling that it's another one I'm going to be watching many times, like the tarot reading, which I think was like number 3 or something, video number 3, that was published today but made yesterday. But that tarot reading, I think it was the tarot reading, that's just fairly long, but is just a master class in how to work with our emotions, our thoughts, our spells that we place on ourselves. And so I highly recommend that video. And if you've watched this video, you've gotten a taste of that. But in that video, the depth of it, I've watched it, I think 4 times now, maybe. I've watched it 3 times today, and I made it yesterday, and I watched it yesterday. So I've watched it, or if I count watching it while I make it, I've watched it maybe 5 times. I'll be watching it again. There's just so much good possibility for change in it. So I appreciate you being here. I really enjoy this time with you. I feel you all here when I'm making the video. I really feel like I'm in a large universal auditorium where I'm speaking to you personally. All, however many of you there are. I think we're on our way to 300 subscribers. So when these videos are made, those people are going like, oh no, we made 6 today. Or they're going, wow, when am I going to find the time to watch 6 videos? And, I find the time to watch them multiple times. And I don't really do much more. I mean, I do fix some things around the house and feed cats and that kind of thing. But pretty much I for the last few months, I find myself just making videos, watching videos, posting videos, and sometimes responding to comments on videos. So I appreciate you very much. I'm speaking directly to you when I speak because I just feel your presence out there. And I feel like we are a team of change artists, and that our interest is becoming more fully ourself and more living as if we have a deep relationship with our deep self, so that peace and calm are flowing through our body at all times, even when we're emotionally triggered, we remember that we are not that which is triggered. We are that which is observing the triggering and is peace and calm and knows that this too shall pass. I will probably release the energy of this rather than dump it on anybody around. Okay, so yeah, good to be with you, and now let's go.